I broke down every single fight in Arena, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fight in Season 2 so you can win more games and reach Champions League. For example, in this fight, I will teach you how to play around the new katana and other useful tricks you can use to turn a fight around. I see my opponent in his animation, so I take advantage and always get a shot on my opponent. But I build instantly since he's going to be right above me. The slurp juice is absolutely insane, so if you can try to open a vault, get on the floating island, or do a combat cache, please do so. A slurp juice is absolutely crucial. As I go for high ground, he takes both my floor and cone, and I take some damage. However, my slurp juice is still active, so I regain health pretty quickly. My opponent goes for height, I cone him, but he instantly flips his ramp, and you should always expect this. There's a reason I didn't take any damage. Movement is crucial to winning fights. The moment he flips his ramp, I am right here on the left side. I strafe to the right as he strafes to my left, which causes him to miss his shot. You should always do this when in close combat. I now have the health advantage, so now I have to play offensively. If you struggle taking people's walls, then pay attention. I'm on 35 to 50 ping. When he edits his wall to go for a shot, I place a ramp and this trick always works. I place the ramp, edit it like this, and then I can safely grab the wall. He has no angle on me and the wall is one shot. I then place my own ramp and I finish the last two players to win the game. GG! Moving on, here's what to do when a player is fully spamming your wall or playing insanely aggressive trying to get in your box. The play I went for wasn't bad, but I failed to place a cone and I wasn't covered behind my wall. This led me to taking a lot of damage. As he spams my wall, I just wait until he's about to run out of ammo and then I time the edit. That's how simple it is. You see him trying to build, but I also have piece control, which is exactly why you shouldn't do what this player did.
Get shit on, kid!
If someone is using his katana against you, do not panic. It doesn't do as much damage as you think and it's way slower. In a situation like this where there's nowhere to go, focus on your aim. It's so important. That's exactly how I was able to kill this player.
Yes!
Whenever you are fighting a player and you take both his floor and cone, editing them both usually will result in you taking damage, if the player is waiting. You always want to place a ramp in the box and depending on the situation, a cone. In this case, this player was finished, got piece control not once but twice, and he had nowhere to go, which is a key factor in ending fights faster. The better you get at predicting players and having piece control, then the quicker the fight ends and the less chance of third parties. If someone is boxed up, you should push him like this 90% of the time. I'm on the very left side trying to trigger my opponent into making a mistake or an edit where I'll be able to get a good shot on him. Never swing twice. I swing once, switch to my gun, and try to bait my opponent into doing something. He was actually going for an edit here, but I took the wall and made a very optimal edit to allow me to finish the fight while minimizing the damage I took. Similar to the second fight, this guy was putting pressure on me hard with his SMG. Another tip, whenever you're fighting, create more than one box and allow yourself some space. When I did this, my opponent had a harder time tracking me, and he was also reloading, which made it the perfect time to make an edit. The second he placed his ramp, it was game over, he was full pieced, and I spam with my SMG here because he's using his katana, so I know he can't hit me fast. If you want to win more fights in the new season, then get the mythic pulse rifle and let it do all the work. Look how broken this is. I melted this player instantly 200 to 0. Here's something else you could do when someone is W-keying into your box, since it happens a lot in Season 2. To start off, if you want to get a lot of easy points, then master dropping at Mega City and develop a route you take. I killed this Travis Scott skin pretty easily. I don't know what he was doing, but I had also been the other player, so I'm really confident going into this fight. And as I am boxed up here, I simply opened my box since he was just his SMG out, being brain dead. And before I could reset it, he was in my box, and knowing the health advantage I had, this was a really easy win. Here is a very smart way of starting a fight in Season 2. Something you always want to have is the katana. It's mainly going to be used for mobility, and it's like the hammer from Season 1. It can be really effective. However, what I love doing when I see a player is using all my 3 dashes to go diagonally upwards. This way I fall right onto the player and sometimes right in his box. They are always clueless and it's an easy kill. I am chilling in endgame when all of a sudden this cycle comes rolling in, and this is a prime example of letting the pulse rifle do the work. As he ramps over me, I constantly use the rifle to maintain high ground, and as I am building higher and higher, I look for chip damage on my opponent. Quick shots that I can get as he tries to get high ground over me. Right here, I absolutely beam him with my pulse rifle. He then goes to box up, and since it's in metal and not fully built yet, I beam right through instantly for an easy kill. Now, this is not really a fight, but if you're struggling to chase down a player or they're just non-stop building to height, do not be afraid to use the katana because it's honestly, for players like this, it's super easy finish and it's an easy kill. Do not be overly confident in Season 2. I allow this player to get height, and I time my peak perfectly to be able to get a good shot on my opponent. I instantly build to cover myself, and I proceed to use the katana to get high ground. As I go to pressure his box, you can tell he's trying to get a hit on me, and keep in mind he popped some splashes. The reason he missed isn't just because he's trash, although he is, but it's also because my strafing left and right, which I talked about in the first fight, allowed me to get a little more damage. But here's where things go bad. I won the fight, however, you can't forget that the mythic pump is in the game, and you don't know who has it. So when I made this edit, which wasn't optimal at all, he got me down to 6 HP. No matter what, always look to make an optimal edit, because even if you do win the fight, a third party can come in, so minimizing the damage taken from the first fight can help you deal with the other player that comes along much easier. Whenever you finish a fight and you know someone is around, or even when you don't know someone is around, you should always move and create a box. I looted as much as I could pretty quickly, then I instantly boxed up, and behold, there was another player just waiting. A third party ended up coming, and they ended up fighting for a while, so I just secured the mythic pulse rifle and played to win. In the end game, it was actually that same player that showed up earlier. It lasted pretty long time, so let me cut it short. He takes the high ground here, and I just apply pressure by using the broken weapons I have, and eventually he falls down and I gain a health advantage. From there, I quickly go for a height, but he regains it using quickly the katana. I move ahead to zone and I proceed to spam with the mythic again because it's unfair. I go for a jump shot here, and it could have went really bad. I missed my shot, but I was able to finish him off with this. One tip I could give you is that you should always take your time to hit your shotgun shot in this season when you have the Havoc pump, and especially the mythic, since you can hit for like 250 damage. My name is Clumzzy. This has been your guide to fighting an arena chapter 4 season 2 week 1. I kept it shorter this time because I have a lot of content coming your way, banger videos, so you don't want to miss them. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. If you enjoyed or learned something new, please consider using my credit code in the item shop Clumzzy. All my links and important information is in the description, and I'll see you all next time.